Welcome to the second part of Reborn Earth history, an era called the Aftermath. This is one of the most brutal and deadly parts of Reborn history, but also a blurry one as many historians only have bits and pieces of history and eyewitnesses to work off of. After the dragons left all of a sudden, different species started to work together, mainly for a sense of protection if the dragons ever came back, even though they didn't always get along together. This would in turn create four main kingdoms: Kikulum Kingdom with the mammals, both carnivores and herbivores, Avifera with the birds, Cernos with the reptiles, and Bugerium with the insects. These kingdoms would grow very large, not only because of the still very well-rounded population of Reborn, but also because of the large migrations from any being living in Dragonlands, fleeing from the dragons. There's also the nest of Aza, home to the arachnids, who were kicked out of Bugerium early on. And of course there's also Homaville, a country way up north, away from everyone, where only humans lived, because they didn't really want anything to do with the sentient animals now. This era is also the only era where pharaohs and anthros live together, something that still happens today but is very rare and only happens in smaller countries. Many animals outside of their kingdom, or even species groups, sometimes would be very distrustful of everyone else. There would be a lot of fighting between kingdoms, but there would also be a lot more infighting between resources, power, and most importantly, food. Aftermath, aka AM, and the era after it, ROD, is known for its endless power struggles and fighting. I'll try to cover both the wars in this series, but also some important cultural aspects that still impact people today. The first ever war to date between these main kingdoms is called the Bugged War, or also sometimes called the First War. While the people of modern Reborn today have adapted around this, many animals of AM still required meat to survive. This is what drove the arachnids of Nest of Aza to kidnap and in turn eat their neighbors, the Bugerium. Once found out, the Bugerium took to attacking the smaller country, starting the war. However, it did not end well in their favor. While Aza was a much smaller country, this also made their people work a lot better together compared to the other countries at the time. The war ended with the Bugerium people being conquered and then enslaved by the arachnids for centuries to come.